polling venues will be polling, and our focus is to win the election on time.
With them to choose the right candidate.
Especially this time when there's an election.
The FBC 2014 election special. You are number one with us.
Good afternoon, Fiji. Welcome to this special update for the 2014 general elections. We're now going to go back to our journalist Maggie Boyle, who is at the National Results Centre at the Vodafone Arena. Maggie, we understand the press conference is about to start and there will be an important announcement by the Fijian Electoral Commission and the Fijian Elections Office.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the press. This afternoon we are just doing this as a general procedural brief to inform the public, the voters and political parties of what has been happening so far. The first thing I want the public to know is that the Electoral Commission had made their own observations from polling to polling right throughout the 4 divisions, that's in the central, the eastern, the northern and the western. And we were satisfied with ourselves that the elections was carried out in a free and fair manner. Now, it's good to know that this view has been endorsed independently by the multinational observer group, and more importantly, I should say, by you, the voter, who has turned out in unprecedented numbers. Now, the counting of the votes at the National Tally Centre has been going on a continuous basis. And what happened is this, that a good proportion of the results has been phoned in to the tally centre, while some have been delivered. The electoral decree has provided for procedures to be followed from for the supervisor of the election, what he's obliged to do. And one of the things that we are waiting for as the Electoral Commission is for him to present to us the final national results tally, which he is working on. Now, once the Electoral Commission has received the final results national tally, it then proceeds to determine the candidates who have been elected to represent the country as members of parliament. Okay? Now, what I will do now is, obviously there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. It's been evident from the different issues that's been raised in the press and in the television. And I would just hand you over to the supervisor of election to address some of those issues and give you more details. Thank you, Mr. Sani.
Thank you, Chair. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, I welcome the observations of the Electoral Commission as well. And I'd like to thank the Electoral Commission for supporting the Elections Office in going through the preparations for this election. Thank you, Chair, and your team. Ladies and gentlemen, the Electoral Commission itself has been very active. Unlike previous years, you know now that the Electoral Commission itself went out during pre-poll and during 17th of September itself. So it just adds to the checks and balance process that is there. And so this is another achievement for the Fijian Elections Office as a whole, with the observations by the Chairman of the Electoral Commission. Now, ladies and gentlemen, also I know there is a lot of hype about final results. I can tell you now that we have entered about 500 final results. And so the plan that was initially to put it up on boards is something that's not working. We need about 141 meters of tarpaulin to put it up on the board because it's around 2,000 polling stations. So it's impractical, and we are going to plan B now. And what we're going to do is from 2 o'clock, the Fijian Elections Office will start announcing results from the original protocols, the final results from 2 o'clock at the media center. So if you can tune in. I assume that the media will be reporting this as it happens, and we will start the reading of the results from the protocols. And we are also going to work about to be able to display those protocols, probably photocopies, at the media center. However, that will require a significant amount of space, and we have to negotiate that in the media center. So I do apologize for the inconvenience. Our board plan did not work, but you will soon see how the Excel sheet looks, and you will be able to relay the results from each polling station as we announce it. And that is going to happen from 2 o'clock, and that will be from the media center. So final results, and as you can see behind us, ladies and gentlemen, the teams are counting the results, counting the ballot papers for pre-poll. and we have increased the number of teams from 20 to trying to get to 60 teams, so that we are able to do all the pre-poll counts as early as possible and deliver the results. So that's what's happening in the background. I wish to again clarify there was no stop in the counting. It has been continuing from 17th of September, and I request all of you to ignore those reports. Thank you very much.
And there you have it, press release by the Electoral Commissioner Chairman Chen Ban-yang and the Supervisor of Elections Mohammed Saneem, clarifying that counting has never stopped, it has continued, and that they have final results from 500 stations, and that from 2 p.m. they will be making the announcements from the media center, and we'll be sure to bring that to you as well. Also, be sure to listen in to our 6 radio stations: Radio Fiji 1, Radio Fiji 2, Today FM, Gold FM, Mirchi FM, and Bull FM. That's it for now. You can join us again at 6 p.m. for our major bulletin, or if we bring you anything throughout the day, we will be sure to inform you. In the meantime, you can send us newsworthy pictures and videos of the elections on email citizenseyes@fbc.com.fj, or share it with us via Facebook page FBC News. And if you're on Twitter, follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC News, or simply hashtag FBC News. Until then, you have yourselves a lovely afternoon. Bye for now.
All the polling venues will be polling, and our focus is to win the election on time.
Bring them to choose the right candidate. Especially this time when there's an election.
The FBC 2014 Election Special. You are number one with us.